So today there's a job for us to do, and that job is buying a plate so we can clean it. And look at how disgusting this is. Who's leaving spaghetti noodles to dry on the plate? But at least when we clean that off, we get $2 out of it. And that $2 is guaranteed. It's not much, but it's honest work. Which, am I cleaning this with only a sponge? Get some Dawn on there at least. But that's $2 more, so now we have a trash can, which we can buy for $2. Thanks. Buying things to make my job better. I love it. And it's a really good thing I have a sturdy desk because this is a lot of back and forth right here. But we have actually leveled up the plate. So it can pay out better, but there's also a 10% chance that it just breaks. In which case we lose money. I love that. But hopefully, okay, we're good. $6 now. Need another one. No, I love touching other people's food after it's been crusted onto the plate. Definitely one of the experiences of all time. But now we have a phone call. Hello? I've got the perfect thing for you. Scratch-off tickets. Gee, thanks. Now I can just gamble everything away after I wash more plates, because the first ticket is $10. But thankfully that plate's good, so now we have $10, so we can just spend everything on this ticket here. Hopefully it pays out well. So we match 2 to win with some change. But at least if we do win, it covers the cost of the ticket. So we can scratch off one here. All right, that's a broken penny, it looks like. That's this one. And we actually have a second one right next to it. So there's $10. Immediately spent on the next ticket. Hopefully we can get something a little better. So that's one of those pennies, and then we scratch out this one. It's the dollar bill right here, which pays out 25. Okay, that would be good. Please let there be a third one, and it's broken penny again. We're not going negative, but we're also not winning anything either. All right, first one's a $sign. Hey, a second one, that's $25. Awesome. We're finally in the green, or in the black, whatever it is. And then there's a money bag. That pays out 50, but there's only a 10% chance. $25 though. And another $25. Amazing. Beautiful. And what do you want now? Don't worry, I have just what you need. Upgrades. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Upgrade your scratch tool, make scratching a breeze. Trust me, you're gonna need the extra power, all right? For those tougher coatings? Where are they putting on these scratch tickets? You can even upgrade your luck. Wow. So we can spend $25 to upgrade the scratch size. So it just covers more area? Sure, all right, dollar bill. Oh, easy, love it. And we actually leveled up the ticket. So it pays out slightly better with the same kind of odds. But at least now, if we get the very basic symbol, then we still are in the green, in the black, whatever it is. But, ooh, this is a losing ticket. None of these symbols match. That's tragic. Thankfully though, the cost of the ticket hasn't gone up. All right, dollar bill, penny, and dollar bill. We win, $32. Give me another one. And there's that broken penny again, but still $13 to pay out. Right into the next one, and none of them match again. Another one, $13. We're slowly progressing towards the next threshold, but we're starting to not get positive results here, but I leveled up again. So the top result can pay out $84. I really want to see that. But instead we get 2 broken pennies. At least it pays out $17. So now we have phone call yet again. This one has way better prizes. I sure hope so. But you might need some extra luck to win them. We got a mini scratch, but we need $100 to get that. 42 more dollars, and that means that we can afford the mini scratch. And this one leveled up. All right, let's do it. Mini scratch, all in. So we need to match 3 to win. 30, 30, 30, and then 10, but these pay out 100? Oh, I feel good about this. Let's start at the left here. We got 2 coins, and there's the money bag. But this got a little bit of toughness to it. We gotta clear a lot of this away. Come on, get through it, get through it. Get through it, there we go. All right, we got a second pair of coins here. Just need 1 more for the win. After circling like this forever, I love carpal tunnel simulators. But then here, oh no, none of them win. Is this a scratch? The disco ball is not a scratch, so this is a loss. Man, we really could have had that there. But sadly, it's nothing, and we can't even afford the to win anymore. So time to go back to our day job. The disgustingness. But, oh no! And what do you want? But don't worry, you can just throw it in the trash. So now I can do that? Okay, I guess we didn't lose money that way. So that's good news. Now we have a use for the trash can finally. And thankfully this one didn't break. But now we gotta build all the way back up to that mini scratch. But at least now we can afford another 2 win. And get $55 there. Much better. Another $55. And now we can afford it, but just barely. Why don't we get a little bit of insurance there and go a little bit above? Or $55 above. Maybe we just boost this one a little bit more until we can afford more scratch luck. So slowly but surely, we do build our way up to $200, unless we get bad tickets like that. Just chuck it. Don't need to worry about if it's not worth our time, and the ticket level's up. So the bottom payout is $29, but we have $71. So now we can afford to improve our luck, and immediately the price jumps to 1,000, oh boy. Oh, but check it out, the big payout, $143, and we got a jackpot point. And because we got the jackpot, we get a little star here. Oh, I love that. Now we can afford a mini scratch with pretty good odds. Oh, it actually funneled the probability towards the money bag here, but still 10% for the big one. Hopefully this is good for that. All right, that's good. That's meh, that's really bad. We got 2 of those. Oh, it's a bad ticket. Get rid of it. Back to 2 win. At least we know we can do this, especially with a jackpot again. But there's a new thing. Less than a 0.1% chance for this symbol here, and who knows what that does. But we have jackpot yet again. No jackpot points, unfortunately. But now we can afford 2 mini scratches. 2 money bags, 3 money bags. Yes, a winning ticket. Now we just gotta get all this out of here so we can actually redeem it. And the last one right there we go, $200. And we're really close to the next threshold. There we go, there we go. Beautiful. Hello, what do you want? An auto scratcher. I would absolutely like one of those. I don't even know what you said. But whoa, we just unlocked a lot of things over here. But the auto scratcher costs 1,000? Oh goodness. Ooh, there's a big coin stack there. That's the 10% chance. No way. No way, we got the jackpot on this one. Give it to me, give it to me. I'm a little scratchy goblin, give me these things. 1, 2, 3, yes, jackpot. That sound effect is so sudden. But that's $1,000 right there. Beautiful. Maybe we should spend some of this to get the tin coin. Nah, I want the auto scratcher. Hello. We got a little gremlin over here. So if we buy a mini scratch, then we just give it to you. Then it just processes it, and then it starts scratching it. Wow, well that's nifty. And then when it's all the way processed, we can check it. Hey, and it's a winner, $200. But it can have a capacity of 3, so let's just give it 3 of these ones. So it can just work on all those while we work on the big one. And there's a stack of coins again already. Coin bag, coin bag. All right, so coin bags. And it looks like the easier tickets go through the processing faster, but here's 71 more dollars. There's 71 more dollars. Refresh all of those. But, there we go, $143. Now we can actually buy the tin coin, which has a strength of 1. So we should be able to, oh yeah, that clears off this ticket a lot better. Oh, that is beautiful. And we got $200 there. Can we do that again? Yes, we can, and we can just uncover so many of these things. But sadly, this one's a loser. But this one's a winner. Hey, and we got a new scratch card, Apple Tree. And what do you want? When you scratch the apple tree, look out for worms. If you see a worm, don't scratch it. Worms only give negative payouts if they're fully scratched. Interesting. Hey, $71. No way. We got a star thing, which activated a new scratch thing. Money bag. Oh. Okay. So that opens up the chance for a new scratch, but we need winners to do that. And if they're not all winners, then it's just way worse. But we still got $71 there. So now we can actually afford 3 of these mini scratches, put them in here, and then we get 1 for ourselves. We got 2 of these, and it's all money bags again. Still positive payout, and we almost have this to level 1. Oh, that better luck is so much better. And this one, $200 again, leveled up. So the payout for the money bags is $260. Way better. Oh, and we have the jackpot yet again. That's $1,300. Yes. Now we can afford the apple tree. Sure, we can try this once, spending everything we have. Oh my goodness. The worms, which are very frequent, pay out negative 2,000. Wow, yeah, we gotta be careful not to uncover worms. But this one's a little flower that pays nothing. Another little flower that pays nothing. This is a leaf that pays nothing. This is an apple. Hey, that's $1,000. This also has a hardness of 2, so we're basically where we were with the mini scratch. Let's just check the last one. Ooh, 2 apples. No way, we just broke even. There's 1,000 and there's 2,000, yes. So this is not one that you want going through the auto scratcher, but that's bad. And this is bad. Why don't we improve our luck? And then go through more of these scratches. And this is a bad card, so let's just trash it, move on to the next one. And we have $3 symbols, $650. Beautiful. Oh yeah, we should probably look at the odds now. So the most common one is the $sign here. So we're getting better payouts all the time. And we can afford more scratch size. So we can just uncover so many of these things, but this is a bad card. This one's good, and this one's good. Very nice. Now we have a little bit of a buffer before we purchase the apple tree. Let's check that one. That's a B, pays nothing. A red apple pays 2,000. Oh, that's a worm. We're not messing with you. There's 2,000. There's a green apple. That's 3,000. Last one. It's another green apple. $4,000. And we got quick cash, the next one. But since we have 4,000, we can actually buy some upgrades to our scratcher bot over here, who is doing a very good job. Like, why don't we give him some strength? That can help him get through the minis better. And then we just go back to the apple tree. Good, good, good. And there's the worm. So we have 2 red apples this time. That should be a payout of $5,000. So now we can actually buy a better coin as well, first of all, and then better scratch size. Now we're down below apple tree levels, but we got some cards here. 650, 0, and 0. At least it's leveled up now. So the top payout has a very nice payout. Have at it, buddy. And we are back to the money bags, $338. And that one's just bad. This one's good, $845 on the dollar bills. Back to this one, we have $5. This better be a good one. All right, apple, apple, flower, flower, B. No worms. And $3,000. 845, excellent. And we can also give this guy more capacity, so now we can hold 6 scratches. Much better. But now we can't afford the apple tree, so we're doing this ourselves again. And that's just bad. 845, now there's the apple tree. Whoa, there's a golden apple. Jackpot, yes! $5,000. And no worms. So the total payout is 8,000. Beautiful, but still not enough for the quick cash. Please be a good one. 845, all right. Hey, the next one is too. So now we can afford quick cash. Let's see what this one's about. What do you got? Match 3 to win, and there's a bonus. What? Matching diamonds gives you $1 million? Oh, wow. But the harness is 4 here? Oh, man, that's gonna take so much. But there's already 2 broken pennies, and that's actually 3 broken pennies, so we broke even there, $10,000. Oh, no, don't tell me I have to uncover this whole area. You know what? You can have it. And he is struggling with that one. Goodness. But there's another 845 there, and it leveled up. And thankfully, the levels up apply after you buy them too. So the dollar bills pay out 1,000. Beautiful. And there's the jackpot again for 2,000. Yes. And now he's working on it. Can we upgrade his speed? Not quite working there. But at least we can go back to the apple trees. All right. We got 1 green. We got 2 green. So for us to decently get through this, we either buy 1 and give it immediately to him, or we work on getting 12,500 for a copper coin. But thankfully he's done with it. so we can get our 10,000 payout. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. And I guess what we can do is check these before giving it to him to see if it's even worth it. Well, there's a 3 match for 5,000. Or is the bonus a broken penny? No, it's this one right here, which there's only 2 of. Well, we can still get 5,000 from that. Back to the apple trees. And it's 2 green apples. At least this breaks even, because we're not quite to level 1 here yet. And this one's just bad. Get rid of it. And we got 2 worms on this one? This is very bad. Burn that one. Don't even, I don't know what I was gonna say, but that one's also bad. We're on a losing streak right now. This is more like it. Come on, apple tree, do me some good here. There's a red one, but only 1 red. Still broke even. Still breaking even, and now we leveled up. What do you want? A special device that will make it way easier to feed your Scratchbot. A table fan. Wait, what? Click and hold to blow tickets right into the Scratchbot. Interesting. But why does it cost 50,000? What kind of a fan is this? Oh goodness, at least he's got this one ready, so 5,000 more there. We definitely need to improve our Scratch luck going into this because that losing streak is just terrible. I don't even know if the luck really affected here because 16% is still true across all of this. And the apples are still looking kind of meh. But at least there's 3,900 payout there, so apple tree is doing better. And the red apple does more than break even. But I think we need to give this guy some more scratches. So all those can go in there, and he should go through them pretty quickly. Ooh, we got 2 green apples and 2 red apples. Oh, if only this middle one was an apple. But that's a total payout of 7,800. I love it. And now we're back to quick cash, which is not very quick. I think we just wait until we buy a copper coin, which the way these are going shouldn't be too far away because there's 5,200 right there. And now we can buy it and immediately be forced to check out these. Bad, good, bad, very good, 2,000. So now the copper coin scratches these out even better. 6,500 on that one. And that one's just a bad card, but he's done with the rest of these. 200 more, and 0. If it weren't for those worms, I would absolutely give him those apple tree scratches to do. What would happen if I gave him a plate? Now I'm kind of curious. But let's just do what we do and get 5,200 more so we can buy another quick cash. And at least we can get through these kinda better. And there's 10,000 right there with the broken pennies. But we have to do so much of this ourselves. Hopefully we just need to worry about this one and not the bonus area to redeem the ticket. But this still just sucks. Oh, that's so much better. Still just leaving it to him. 2,000 more, good. 2,000 more, good. And 2,000 more, good. But that still is taking so long. Can we give him any upgrades? Whoop, I didn't mean to buy that, but I guess once he's done there, we can see if we can give him a plate and we can improve his speed. Oh yes, I immediately see the difference. And get 5,000 from this one. All right. Can this guy process a plate? Strength too low. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's a plate. You don't even need strength to do it. Fine, let's just see if it's a winner. Hey, at least it's a winner. And it actually leveled up. Oh my goodness. But back to this. And we have a winner. 25,000 on that. All for you, little buddy. I just think I just noticed he's blushing a little bit. That's so cute. Wow, this one had 3 worms. That is just disgusting. At least the red apples on this one do more than break even when they're by themselves. And wow, this has all red flowers, but even with all of them, there's no payout. That is tragic. At least we leveled up the card. And we get $25,000 from this one, which we can spend 15,000 of on scratch size, and then the rest on this one, which hopefully is good. We got 2 broken pennies there and a 3rd one. Thankfully, we only have to focus on the tiny little square spaces instead of this whole area. That would have been a nightmare. But at least with that knowledge, it's a lot easier to do this ourselves. So we quickly get back the $10,000 that we spent. And oh, hold on, we got 2 stacks of coins here. Is the bonus? No, the bonus is not a coin. Whatever, we'll give that to this guy. So with this card here redeemed, we have the quick cash up to level 1. So now the broken pennies can do more than break even, thankfully. But we don't even get those. We get the single dollar bills for 32,000 payout and a half. But man, this coin only being a harness of 3 still makes this so difficult. But there we go, 32,000, and this one, get redeemed. Ooh, we got 3 of the triples for 65,000 payout. That's enough to get us a bronze coin. So we'll let our little robo friend cook on that. Get 3 broken pennies right here. Let's just give him that one. And we can improve his strength with $10,000. That's honestly a lot less than I thought it was. And we can still buy 1 more quick cash. Okay, we got 2 of the singles, 2 of the broken pennies, and there's 1 of the triple. Bad card. Just send it in there. 78,000 on this payout. Wait, what? Oh, because there was 2 of them. I forgot about the bonus. We got 3 of the triple bills and 3 of the broken pennies. 78,000 payout. I didn't realize we could get 2 bonuses there. And we have unlocked Lucky Cat, which takes 300,000. So that card was even better than I thought it was gonna be. We can buy the bronze coin. And we got 19,500 here. And now the copper coin can get through this with ease. But we do need the bonus square to get the payout from the tiny things, the, 2 coins for 6,500. That one paid nothing. But now we can actually buy 3 of these. Let's give 2 to you and then have 1 of these for ourselves. And there's the broken pennies payout. Beautiful there, nothing else really worth it. This one is 1 thing away from leveling up, so let's just get it. With 143 on that. We still can't even afford a fan. Well, we could, but let's get more speed for him first of all, and then buy 1 of these because that's all we can afford. At least we get jackpots, so we're back up to the apple tree, and 4 out of 5 apples yet again. Beautiful payout, a very nice payout in fact. And 65,000 here. So now we can buy a fan. So then if we buy a whole bunch of these mini scratches and maybe up his capacity also to 9, then we activate the fan and they all get blown right to him. That's awesome. And the apple tree is very good at getting us back up right to where we were. And we're close to leveling up quick cash again. But sadly, this one doesn't win. We might as well finish it. And then on this one, we get no payout. Let's just give it to you so I can sort through these and get some money out of there. And look at how quickly he goes through quick cash now. Finally living up to its name. Oh, you see this? 3 triple bills, 3 of the small coins, another double winner for 92,950. Almost 100,000 on this. Also, I thought we upgraded the scratch size. Does this reset when we get new coins? I bet it does. Now we can actually buy so many of these just to feed to the guy down there, and I was about to do it individually, but then I remember the fan. My biggest fan right now. Nice payout on this one. Can we make him stronger? No, not quite yet. That's $125 on his cheapest upgrade. But here's another 92,000 payout, so let's get more luck with it. We have yet to get the jackpot on this one, which is the diamond, which there's still only a 1% chance for. But at least we got 253,000 payout on this one. So now we can give him more strength, or more speed. More speed. And the fact that we can just buy so many of these right now is amazing. It's only 2 more cards like that we need to buy Lucky Cat. But maybe some of the cards down here have done good? No. Yes. More yes. We're almost to 1 million. And we're at it. And get a look of what's still available to achieve. Yes. There are even some rewards to collect. Oh, a badge collection. Wow. Where's that at? Right here, 500,000 for it. All right, let me just sort through these and then we'll get there, no problem. But maybe with a couple more scratches and more capacity for him. So we can hold 12 cards right now, and I don't think he's maxed out. 274,000 on this. And then 0. But now we can actually buy Lucky Cat. Let's do it. Lucky Cat. Watch out for fish bones. Oh yeah, the fish bones payout extra negative. So that's fish bones, we don't want that. Fish bones, normal fish, and then there's the pad. Is this 3 separate areas? I can't see anything. Oh, the pad is all 1 large area, and that's just fish bones. This is a terrible card. Get rid of it. And let me recoup some money with these. There was another diamond, but only 1. I think we need to boost our luck, which takes 625,000. And we can no longer afford Lucky Cat. But there's still a few of these to go through, so hopefully that changes. 109,000 there. Oh yeah, easy change. which for us to get any sort of payout is only a 20% chance. And that is just terrible. But here, let's unveil one of the fish so we can build some experience for this card. Or do we have to reveal all of them to do that? I sure hope not. And sure enough, only revealing 2 doesn't make it count, so get rid of that. And then we immediately get back all the money we lost with this one here. Beautiful. And 285,000 there. 142,000. We're almost to 1 million, which actually is enough to buy the badge collection. So what do we do with this? I guess we get some things here, win a super jackpot. We were winning some, crack 2 plates in a row. Okay, so these are trash a jackpot ticket. What kind of rewards are these? We get tickets for it. What? Die? Huh? Well, one of them was for 2 plates in a row, so maybe we can get lucky with that. Can this process plates? Strength too low still? Crack the plate, crack the plate, crack the plate. For, well, $5. Hey, there's one, but second one? Oh, it was good, fine. Let's just load this guy up on quicks again, and then hopefully get Lucky Cat after this one, maybe the next one. We really gotta boost our luck. 285,000 there, and then also maybe get an iron coin, just to get through this quicker, because well, we won't know what the harness is for a little bit. 285,000 there we go. The harness on this one is 6. Fish bones, normal fish, fish bones, all fish bones, and terribleness. 428,000 though. Now we can improve our luck. So now the diamonds on this one have a 15% chance to show up. That's way better. Hey, and there's the jackpot for 2.86 million. Oh, but one of the badges was to trash a jackpot. Hold on, can yes, I would like to. Do I have to scratch it myself to trash it? I just want to yank it from the machine instead of just blowing my ears out here. Fine, we'll take it. So, okay, let's buy a bunch of these because we can afford a bunch of these. Ooh, get a steel coin. Sure. So we will do all the scratching ourselves just to maybe get another jackpot and then trash it. But this card is also just terrible anyway. Oh, there's 2 diamonds, but no third. 2 diamonds, no third. At least we're still getting 250,000 off of these, because that one has the highest chance of happening, so it's always good. Hey, there it is. Another jackpot. Let's just finish up scratching all of this. And then which one was it? Was that this one? Yep. We go ahead and trash it for the badge. Why? Because. So we can claim 3 reward tickets. And then hopefully that better luck shows up on this one. So the fish bones only shows up 25% of the time, which is equal to the first payout. But regular fish are still the most frequent. Ooh, there's one. There we go. 100,000 on one of those. Fish bones, normal fish. But there we go. 100,000, and we can finally get some experience for this thing. Ooh, that's a cat's paw, which is worth 200,000. And then we still get one here, so we just paid off the card. Now our luck is starting to turn around with Lucky Cat. 3 of these? Wow. And the rest are normal. But still, 300,000 on just the starter payout. But unfortunately, the big one means that we have to reveal the pad. Still worth it. 371 on here. Oh, these are good. That was another jackpot. Oh man, this is just huge here. We can buy more strength for this guy, get even more and more. Hopefully get some more jackpots here because I spent a little more than I wanted to. And oh no, this is, well, we still get some payout here. Ooh, these are, wow. 4 out of 5 are winners on here. That is a $500,000 payout. Now let's just sort through all these. Some average winners, but we can improve the scratcher speed a little bit more. Just buy up more of these to add fuel. What is the chances of these now? 15% on the diamond still, but the jackpot on this one is looking like the lucky coin, which only has a 0.5% chance. But only a few more of these, and we should be able to level up Lucky Cat, and then just keep leveling up this, because the payout just gets so much nicer, even if it's only 1 spot. And there it is, it's leveled up, nice. So now the leaves pay out 130,000. If we can find one. Or we get the pad, which is 260,000, even better. Sort through all of these, get half a mil, half a mil, half a mil, and then more luck. And we can thankfully still afford this, so now the jackpot has a 1% chance, and the fish bones are only 10%. So we really shouldn't have worry with scratching off all of this to get 390,000. But if the fish bones are only 10%, we could probably send these through the machine, because this card is almost entirely payout. Here, go ahead and shred that, see how you do. Oh, he has no problem with it. Beautiful, 780,000. Let's just do another one to check. Oh yeah, this is a winner. I think we can send Lucky Cat through the machine reliably now. That's a bad one. And we have to pay that too. We can't afford to pay out. Why don't we just leave that there? Get a couple of these. Can we get another jackpot here? Okay, we can do this. Get a jackpot here, not quite, but we can get a jackpot here. Okay, now we can pay this off, as terrible as it is. The one time I decided to just let the machine handle it, he lets me down. Why must you fail me so often? But there's another jackpot, thankfully. And this one sadly sucks, but now we can actually afford a titanium coin. You know what? Yeah. And then immediately get millions back and millions back. That was 3 jackpots in a row. Wow, that puts us almost to the next threshold. And another jackpot should do that. There we are, final chance. Oh, I think I see where death comes in here. But we can actually still upgrade our luck, which should be better for the cat too. Oh yeah, 5% chance on fish bones. I feel way better about that. And sure enough, it's a payout, 650,000. And then we get jackpots there. Let's just buy a few of these. And then, whoop, that was a bad one. We can still get 260 from this. And that's a bad one. Bad for the machine, that is, but good for me. And this should be 650,000. Let's just get through all of these, which is millions. Oh, we actually maxed out here, but we still need a couple more millions to get the final chance. So why don't we just go ahead and use that money that we do have to get more tungsten coin, which now there's no more coins. We should be able to get millions out of this. Oh yeah, easily. But is the Lucky Cat able to pay off itself? Yeah, it is. Here, let's just send those through. You better do good to me, machine. Oh, jackpot, yes! With more winners, 6.89 million. Oh, that one's bad. Hey, but actually, there was enough winners to offset the fish bones. Oh, that's awesome. 507,000 there, A45, A45. This is beautiful now. All the fish, or not fish, the Lucky Cat. We don't want fish. And the capacity is now 15. Here, let's just scratch some of these because the machine is currently full. Yep, that's the fish bones, but there's enough winners. Oh, there wasn't enough winners there, but we can afford that. So if the winnings are good enough, then the fish bones get offset. But this plus 1 fish bone would be $0. That's scary, but this is good. This is good. This is very good. Over a million. Over a million. Still good. Very good. Another jackpot. Half a mil, 12 million. All of these spaces were winners. That is gorgeous. And another 12 million there. We can actually afford final chance right now. Okay, here we go. Final chance. What is this one about? Chance to win everything. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think 3 skulls is a winner. We just died! Gambling never pays off. And there's still a phone ringing. Didn't work this time. We're going to need more luck. I see. Let's start over. You clean up here. I'll get the new scratch-offs ready. What? Okay, so now those jackpot points are used for prestige. So we can start with the auto scratcher, sure. Challenges? Can't really afford that, but we can boost the auto machine. Trashing winning tickets gives 3 times experience. Oh, sure. And I don't think we can afford anything else. We can afford self-made millionaire, plus 20% for manually scratched tickets. Okay, and then we prestige. So just like that, we're back to day job, and the machine still can't handle dishes. So we're back to this, but at least we're manually scratching it, so it pays $3 this time. There's a trash can. Okay, but then the next time we go through this, it should pay off more. It just took us dying to get there. But there's the catalog again, and then we can afford the first one. Do you do good on the cards now? Oh, you take forever. You take forever again. Is it even a winner? Oh, it is. $31. Nice. 2 for you, 1 for me. And we get the jackpot. Wow. Huge. So now we get the upgrades. And then it all goes through again, but we can't even get the second or there's more catalogs? There's more catalogs, wow. But they're not available in the demo, and I think we've seen everything that the demo potentially does have. So if you guys want to see more of Scritchy Scratchy when the game fully releases, then be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.